back to Brashonomics here on Monday, and as you're out there shopping online, hopefully not in traffic, because that's probably distracted driving. Even though you're not allowed to text, you're probably not allowed to shop online on your car either while you're sitting in traffic. I don't know. I'll have to check on that one. A lot of people do go through the holidays, and there's different things to think about. Of course, shopping is on the top of people's minds today. Lisa Hampton joins us, lead buyer specialist with Home Helper Consultants, and well, first, welcome, Lisa. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Dan, we were just talking about, what people expect going through the holidays, at least at the top of the hour. And a lot of people have different expectations of maybe a work schedule throughout the holidays. A lot of real estate agents go on vacation throughout the holidays. And in fact, with Kevin, we were just talking about, what to do for an interview. Are there questions people should ask a real estate agent about, hey, are you working? Are you working around December?
Absolutely. In our office, it's already a ghost town. We walk in and just every single office is black right now. And I'm like, what are these people doing? And they're the same people who complain there isn't business in January. But I talk about interviews all the time on this show, interviews that you have with your agents. And it's a key question during the holidays. Is your agent working? And are they taking holidays? Are they taking a vacation? Are they taking a week off for Christmas? And then if they are, that's okay, because agents are humans as well. Like, we get time off. But the key question after that is who's covering? Mm-hmm. Is there going to be someone who can still show me houses so that if it goes pending in one day, I can see it? Or is someone going to be able to help me close on my house so I can move in time?
Can that be a seamless process, or is it better if there's somebody maybe who has a built team around that who takes a vacation and then you're able to say, well, yeah, I have a whole team here that helps. It's the same team that would help you if I wasn't on vacation.
I think the built team helps so much more, because if an agent has just another agent covering for them, there's a possibility that's always going to get put on the back burner. If the other agent has 4 deals they're working on of their own, the backup one, it's going to be a backup. So when you have a built-in team, and it's one thing I have Christy, who was on the show last time. I'm leaving for a week in December, and she's covering for me. So she already knows all of our clients. She knows exactly what's going on with them.
Oh, you're taking a vacation.
I know, and I haven't in a year. But you got to have somebody who's going to be able to cover, who's familiar with it. And I think the team structure is more suited to that, yeah.
What other things should buyers be thinking about around the holidays? I mean, assuming that your real estate agent may be working for you, as obviously that would be a good first question to ask. What are other things that people should expect?
Well, you see a lot of times this year that people shy away and start just planning for their holidays. They also think that there aren't going to be as many properties on the market, so they're just going to wait till January or February. The thing is, for what is on the market, there aren't as many buyers out there. And so why not get out at this time of year and not have the competition? We've seen bidding wars nonstop since about March and April, and you're not going to be as likely to be stuck in a bidding war this time of year, because a lot of buyers have that mindset that they're not going to look. And
so by going through this time of year, I mean, but aren't there also less houses on the market?
There are, but if you can get out and find the one that you're looking for, you're going to be able to get it.
So it's more, I guess there's that element. It might take a little bit more work, but you're going to be working against less people in some ways.
Exactly. And if you don't find it, it's okay, wait until January. But what's the worst thing that can happen is you don't find it and you end up looking when you were going to start again anyway.
Well, I would imagine there's that. And then also, it being Cyber Monday, of course. I mean, you can continually just be active online. And if something comes up that you think you like, you can still be active, I guess, in that way.
Well, and it is one of the benefits of having the internet right now is that buyers do have access to that. So even if your agent...
One of those internet, one of those things that is a benefit from the internet, huh?
It's one of those things. It's probably the major one.
Totally.
I was thinking the other day, what did we do before the internet?
You had big books and you rode around on buses and you turned pages.
But what did you do before smartphones? Google's my best friend. Like, I think of anything, I'm like, oh, Google it.
Well, yeah, and now, you don't even need, like, companies or restaurants in your phone because you just, go to Google and talk to it. And
I know.
Well, you and I must have Androids.
iPhone.
Oh, but you're Googling. That's bizarre.
But I Google. I know. Anyway, I digress.
You did.
I did.
So let's get back. You go into this. You have the ability to use the internet, one of these great tools that has been invented to help people find properties during the holiday season.
Right. So they have the ability to do that, which is perfect. And everybody's online, especially today, which, by the way, I was online on Thursday doing all the shopping. So I got all the deals ahead of time. But everybody's looking, so why not take that opportunity? Find the property and then give your agent a call. Go take a look at it.
Yeah, and so what is a fair expectation then through the holidays? If a house comes on Christmas Eve and your agent says they're working through the holidays, is that fair?
Let's be realistic.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. You tell me.
I think the reality of it is give the respect that people need to have that time off. If it's Christmas Eve during the day, by all means. Like I showed houses last year during the day, but around 5 o'clock, have that respect to let people enjoy their family time. And I would hope that you were as well as our buyers. Take that time for your family time. Get back on it first thing on the 26th.
There's probably not a lot of houses coming on the market Christmas Eve that you couldn't have seen the day before.
No.
I mean, is that a fair assessment that you're probably not going to miss anything new on New Year's Day or Christmas Eve or
You're not going to miss it. New Year's Day is a maybe get out and see it, but I don't know. The only holiday that is for, I think, is football now, if people are watching. But I know most everybody is. I'll probably be working.
Footballs and hangovers. Lisa Hampton joins us, lead buyer specialist with Home Helper Consultants. Lisa, so what are some other, you talk about there's less competition. Why is that? Is it just the holidays? Is it?
It's the holidays. Not as many houses are coming on the market. And I don't know if you've been in the Seattle area over the past week, but that weather, who wants to go out in that? And so if you're willing to, why not get the house?
Yeah. How do you look at the outside of a house the rain is unbelievable right now.
You know what
do you do?
It's the best time to see a house. Honestly, most real estate agents want to show houses on sunny days because they're beautiful and the sun's coming in and you don't get to see that very often out here. Go see it when the rain is pouring down. If you still like it, you're good to go.
Yeah, and so do you just umbrella it up, walk around, bring the mud boots?
Well, nobody out here has umbrellas.
That's true.
If you're local.
Isn't that the truth? Nobody actually has an umbrella if you're from Seattle.
We did a buyer consult
except for Heather, who looks like she's just scored a touchdown for the Seahawks over there.
But her hair's so pretty, she has to cover it up. But no, we had a buyer in the other day who's moving here, and he was talking about moving to Seattle, and he's like, well, I have to get an umbrella. We were like, don't do that. You'll be a tourist. Automatically, people just know.
It is true.
I know.
It's true.
Completely.
But if you're out looking at houses, I don't know. If you have hair like Heather's, you got to rock the umbrella. You got to get an umbrella hat or something. Hey, Lisa, we just have about a minute left before we do have to go to break. What about even just how dark it gets? I mean, there's got to be some pretty negative pieces to looking at houses in the dark.
Well, there are.
At 4:30 in the afternoon.
And
I
don't recommend people do it. We always do come back for a second look during the day at that time. A lot of people hesitate to take time off work, but it's a $300,000, $400,000 purchase. Even if you're looking at a $150,000 house, that's a lot of money.
Sizable, especially for whoever's buying it.
Take your lunch break and go look at it during the day. We'll show them at night. And it is still an idea to see it so you know what it's going to look like, but you have to see it during the day.
I would imagine, and even, how do you get a scope of the neighborhood?
You don't at all. And especially when you're in areas like Woodinville where the properties all have half an acre, you can't see anything.
Yeah, it would seem that way. Well, Lisa, thanks so much for joining us. How was your Cyber Monday? You said you got your shopping's done too? That's
all done. I'm taking Peyton to Disneyland. I'm done.
I am telling you, between you and Kevin, I am way, way behind on shopping. Thanks so much for joining us. When we come back, Ryan Leopold's going to join us. And if you are considering buying a house, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the best ways that you can finance it. Coming up.